Where influence meets inspiration, where talent tells a story. Welcome to Celebrity Corner, the shows that brings you face to face with entertainers, fashion designers, and business executives shaping the culture.
Celebrity Corner. Celebrity Corner.
Celebrity Corner.
Celebrity Corner.
Celebrity Corner is on.
Yeah, boy, this name is not a toy. Celebrity Corner.
Real stories, real success, real impact. Join us every Friday, 7:30 p.m. only on Ellen TV with your host, DJ Weezy the Boss. See. We're back again. What a pleasant way to say good day and welcome to Celebrity Corner, live on the Liberia National Television, also streaming on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. My name is Don Weezy. This is the show where talents meets influence and success tells a story. And interestingly, we have one of the funniest men in Liberia on the show, Kortor Barry. Barry, welcome to the corner tonight.
Salamu alaikum to all the video people. My brother Kortor Barry here. The OEOC is Ogozo. We is at the corner now. DJ Weezy the boss.
So Barry is here, and we are super excited having him on Celebrity Corner with Don Weezy. Barry, let's go straight into it. You are one of the biggest names right now when it comes to comedy. But I want you to be honest. Is your content actually funny, or is just for you to go viral?
You know, if you don't know the full man at the time where you can call it Jalo. So, you know, I've had people going back and forth. Let me bring it straight now. I've had people going back and forth. I've seen the internet, I've seen the comments, I've seen the supporters, and you know, trying to know, because I feel that they deserve it.
Right.
Who's actually funny,
right,
aside from just going on the video to make people laugh.
Right.
And it's not a boast. I can tell you for free that when it comes to comedy, they get content creation, they get comedy.
Good.
When it comes to comedy,
yeah,
the record that my colleagues can test.
What's the record?
Okay, so I've had a couple of live performances. We had, I think that was around 20 watt. We had a Clash of Comedies comedy competition. You know that I was in Banave when I won the best comedian, the Liberia movie union, a contest night. I won the best comedian. I was in Banave, I won the best comedian for the night. Live performance. So I can tell you for free, it's not about what you see, or you know, people have their views. There's this philosophy that I really believe in that says nothing is absolutely good, nothing is absolutely bad.
Right.
I don't expect you to like my comedy. I don't expect John Brown to hate my comedy. If you don't like it, John Brown like it. If John Brown like it, you don't like it. If you not like drinking liquor, that liquor can be somebody.
But in your field, who is the best in your area, in your territory, in your terrain?
When it comes to comedy?
Yeah, when it comes to comedy.
When it comes to comedy, I'm the best.
Okay. Better than everybody, though.
Everybody. Anybody mentioning comedy, I'm the best.
I love that. If social media disappear just now, will you still survive?
Now, where's the beginning before I... Now, I'm most at the beginning before I have, because the thing here is, right? Here's the thing. Comedy, I feel like, at the end of the day, these videos have been put out to get booked, to get recognition. The booking, the recognition brings bookings. It brings concerts.
Right.
So these are the places that people want to see the actual you. People want to see that outside the video, apart from the video, what are you all standing for people to make them laugh?
Right.
And at the place of our strength.
So that means in the absence of social media, Kortor Barry can still survive.
I can hold a microphone when I want, hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 5, all to the time you want to move on, it will be easy. Nobody will leave. People will keep coming in.
Okay.
So that is where my strength is. So after when social media goes today, I can tell you for free, Weezy tomorrow will still be in the spotlight.
Right. What happens? This is a very big question. What happens between you and Angel Michael? I understand you got a spill from Angel Michael record. You were signed to the label and got a spill. What happened?
Oh well, I wasn't a spare for Angel Michael. They get that clarity.
Okay.
They get that clarity.
But were you signed to the label?
I wasn't officially signed.
Okay.
Angel Michael myself cool, right? So
let's talk about the D first. You wasn't officially signed. You were just like affiliating.
the agreement.
What was the term?
The agreement was, you know, at the time, Angel Michael Angel Michael is still in his prime though,
Right.
because he's still dropping back and forth comedy. He's still bringing the laughter. He's still doing what he knows best.
Right.
But at the time, Angel Michael, when you say Angel Michael, you know the kind of question I was talking about.
Right.
So these are people that we're looking up to. These are people that we feel that these are platforms that we can grow under.
Right.
So it has always been my dream to work with Angel Michael. Until
You signed a deal.
I didn't sign a deal.
Okay. What happened?
Until Angel Michael birthday bash, you know Weezy? When Angel Michael was hosting a birthday bash to Old Shisha Cafe to former Opoto's
Oh
there.
yeah, I know that place.
Yes. I was promoting our show just to say that my birthday, yeah. I was there sharing flyers because I needed a recognition. I just wanted Baby to see me and say, yeah, they picking here. Because at the time, I was basically from shows to shows.
Right.
Begging Soko Loco, then Baby, that gave me my go for my funny, on a 2 minutes there. Let me eat it. From Coast Guard Bay, Sand Beach,
Right.
to everywhere, just name it. Until Angel Michael birthday bash that night. Let me break this story today, right? You know who reached out to me that wanted to sign me?
No.
It was Flood Nation.
Okay.
T-Floor. T-Floor reached out to me that he's interested in my talent and he wants to sign me. But my calculation here was Flood Nation is a music label.
Yeah, not too much involved with comedy.
Yeah, I'm doing comedy. How are they going to push me to where I want to go at? So I'm like, they reached out to Angel Michael that Angel Michael told me. So what I did, I told Angel Michael back. I said, Rabbi, you know what you do? Made a negotiation, handle it, discuss it with them. Anyway, you conclude, I play, I'll be here. I know definitely that Angel Michael saw a low spark in me because aside from before that show, we've met on different occasions that
Right.
he saw my performance and he felt impressed. So I felt like, but then let me put him in that position. I was saying I want some money. Angel Michael, Ghana called me. At that time, Ghana had already started working with Angel Michael, and you know me and Ghana started together, right?
Right.
Ghana already working with Angel Michael. So Ghana called me. He's like, Angel Michael want me. I say, but then I said, yeah. I said the thing I've been looking for, yeah. That was how I went there. Angel Michael like, yeah, Barry, I'm not trying to sign you officially because I'm not signing talent. I'm not signing talent, but I can support you. So what we will do, we're doing 1 year proposal. If you're strong enough to move, there's after that 1 year, you can go. So it was straightly, that's just a trial.
So that means you agreed to a 1 year term.
I agreed to the spotlight. I didn't agree to the year, I agreed to the spotlight because I wasn't looking at the year, I was looking at what I could achieve in that year.
Okay.
Because I know how fast I was moving, especially when it comes to my craft.
And what did you leave?
Okay, so the thing here is, my 1 year was already closing up. It was already closing up. Yeah. Basically, we were in October, November. I've had a couple of gigs. Sometimes Angel Michael was sending me to go execute some areas. Barry go so. I was trusted to that level that Angel Michael can literally just send me anywhere. I will go there, I come out, he will get calls that you're beginning the extremely well, you're beginning the excellent. So I felt like, yeah, but then I was strong enough to go.
I can make it on my own.
I can make it. That was how, and you see from 2021, let's say from 2020, ending 2020, early 2021 till now, there's a difference being independent, right? I've engaged with people, I've seen spaces, I've gone to places.
But I want you to address there are claims that many of your colleagues that are doing comedy normally recycle or borrow jokes. Have you in any way borrowed jokes before while hitting the stage?
Oh well, let me tell you something about the creative aspect of not just comedy, but entertainment, right? whether musician or some of the music that Chris started singing today. They got blow and sang it way back.
So have you in any way borrowed heavily from other comedians? Let me use the word heavily.
The idea, I can't term it as borrowing.
Okay.
Because I can literally be thinking about something today that I not even thought that somebody not released since last week, but it just came to me today. Right? Let's assume you sit and you decide to ask me a question.
So can we say it's a stolen idea since you don't want us to borrow? Can we say
it's not stolen?
It's a stolen idea.
It's an inspiration that flows through the minds of people in that particular sector.
So in your view, is acceptable for people to borrow jokes? Jokes can be circulated in your face. That was
I can call it borrowing. The idea.
Okay, a change of ideas.
Let me ask you a question, right?
This is my show. You can't be asking me on my show. I should be asking you. So you guys can exchange ideas. Is that what you're telling me?
No, we don't exchange it, face to face, right? But it just comes. You can be saying I'm talking the thing. Why I already talking to my own, you don't know.
Okay, then I will ask this follow-up question now. What separates your own creativity from imitation? What separates you from imitation?
What separates me, I go straightly for the environment at the moment.
Okay.
Especially when I'm on a mic, I try as much to work within my environment.
So that means when we give you a microphone, you have to crack joke. Most of your joke will be centered around this place.
It can be rare, right? I will talk about the banner. I will talk about.
Meaning it's not something you can pre-plan before going.
The pre-planning at the bar one. you go to show where you see comedians standing, they crack even there. They just like to say you play church and you go borrow the club people. They not know where to start from, that the power on there. So I advise that, I've always had that mindset that pre-planning is not a safe spot for comedians, especially that you say creatives, because even musicians,
right.
If you decide to sing your song live, let's say you decide to sing it from the speaker directly, in case the DJ computer misbehaving, and you have, so you will not perform. If the DJ computer not correct, you will not perform. Let's say your songs were given to the DJ already. As far as he's concerned, he has it.
Right.
But then the DJ can't tell you, say, hey, Baba crash.
Yeah, he lost his song.
So you're not able to sing it live.
Your own song.
So you gotta be prepared.
Right.
You gotta be prepared. You gotta. So far.
Can you confidently say your content is 100% original? Can you say that?
My contents are all original. My contents are because what I can do, let me tell you the secret behind my creativity, right? What I can do, okay, let's say I've got this person I'm following, especially I got the hip hop comedy, that's a music comedy.
Right.
That was inspired, with the exception of that. Let me, give the person a flower when they're alive, right? Shout out to Kenny Black from Way, Nigeria. He inspired that comedy a lot, that music comedy. Because I started with his beat, I started listening to how he go about his storyline, how he connect his songs. And I can basically tell you that from that one comedy that I got there, I get about 3 from each side.
Okay.
Different storylines, different music. And then I didn't just sing what he had, I brought it back to Liberia. I used local songs from Liberia here to blend certain storyline and make some inclusions in it. So aside from that, I can tell you that my contents are original, because what I do, the secret behind my comedy is that I don't just go, that's the reason why you see a how to shoot video. You observe that I'm more involved with events than content.
Right.
Because I feel that content creation, especially right now, is becoming weak.
If you say weak, what do you mean?
That's where your question comes in now. What about copying or whatever, right? I feel that people can literally just go on they got the AI thing, and they got internet, they got videos, content, people can literally just go watch these things and just
Redo it.
Yeah, come up and just try to rephrase and just redo. Yeah, but then I feel that the real comedy is with the direct interaction
With the people.
with the people. These are what the people want to see. The people at the end of the day, if you're watching the video, they stand for you, they got that mindset already. You know that I've attended a couple of weddings, right? The expectations of people on events is way different from the expectations of people watching the video.
Right.
The people that are watching the video, some of the people can even send laughing emoji before they even start watching the video. You observe that you post the video 1 second, you already see 15 to 20 laughing emoji.
Right. They may not even be watching.
But then these people on the events are the people that want to see the actual you. Okay, yeah, we've been watching the video, we've been seeing the person funny, that they can't prove it yet.
I agree.
They're where the fun is. They're where the disrespect comes in.
Barry, are you actually creating content for impact, or are you just creating your content for views, or just to chase the brandy, to chase the catch? What are you creating content for?
When it comes to that part, when it comes to content creation, I'm not being honest with you, right?
Doing it for the mark.
I'm not really doing content for audience or engagement. You know where I've diverted my energy to my performances.
Okay.
So if I'm supposed to be thinking about what kind of video to do tomorrow, I'll be thinking about what kind of joke to crack day after tomorrow. I'll be thinking about what to say to my audience the following my type, what are these audience that I will meet? Who am I meeting, let's say in the next 2 to 3 weeks? Who are these audience? Are they pastors? Are they ministers? Are they students?
So in short, you seem to be getting more benefit from live performances than just doing our content.
Because the content creation product, just hello and hi is a at the end of the day, you even do the comedy, people, let me tell you the secret, right? Most of the creators you see pushing back and forth. Labra is getting better. Shout out to the supporters. They are doing well now, but trying to get involved with their creative setup. When it comes to the music, the comedy, Labyrinths are doing well now than before. Because you get people in America, people in Liberia here supporting, watching back and forth. They see you, that little recognition, that appreciation. Oh my man, thank you for what you're doing. You're putting Liberia. We can feel that, yeah, what we're doing making impact.
Yeah, it's there.
But then at the end of the day, these are not the things that put food on the table.
Right.
Man got to chop. Man must survive.
I agree with you.
So if I'm sitting here doing comedy from Monday to Monday, doing content dropping from Monday to Monday, I understand I'm getting the recognition, I'm getting the this, that day. But you know that popularity comes with responsibility. Too much of popularity comes with responsibility. You got
family, you got Flossie to take care of.
What? Flossie? Yeah, Flossie is my artist. I gotta look out for my artist. I gotta make sure that she's in a way better position. And the funny part about
so are you saying the relationship between you and Flossie is barely entertainment, nothing else?
Me and Flossie relationship is strictly entertainment.
Nothing else.
Let me tell you something about Flossie, right?
No, I want you to address that question first.
I get it. That question. I want to tell you something.
No, just before you tell me something about Flossie, it's pure entertainment.
Strictly entertainment.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Okay, tell me something about Flossie.
So one thing about Flossie is seriously talented.
We all know that. I know 100%.
And then the least I can do for such a talent is to give my support by every means possible. Every means possible to make sure that Flossie is where people be looking at Flossie on a kind of labro level. My man said, bro, way from there. I'm looking at Flossie then someone a global star. And you trust me, in the next 2 to 3 years, trust me, in the next 2 to 3 years, I'm not saying 4, 5, 10 years, in the next 2 to 3 years. you will see the.
We know, I agree with you, and everybody watching this video will agree that Flossie is super talented. That's not my concern. That's not my argument. We all know that Flossie is super talented. I'm concerned about your love life. There are rumors that you and Flossie are into this romantic affair. That's why I'm concerned. You clear to clarify.
My love life complicated, bro. Sometimes I can be single, sometimes I can marry with the girl who asks you.
Were you ever dating, or are you dating Flossie?
I'm not dating Flossie.
You sure of that?
I'm not dating Flossie.
But
Me
what,
and Flossie, you know, I've had.
but why are you smiling?
You know, because the reason I'm smiling, the reason I'm laughing, because it's not, the question is not strange, right? That's something I've had. This, you know, this is a question I've answered basically.
Have you ever thought, or have you ever had that thought about even approach your dating Flossie, because she's so beautiful?
Flossie fine.
Have you ever had that thought?
Flossie is beautiful. Flossie
She
has
ever crossed your
talent.
mind before?
But then, that's why the issue will come from when I start creating that kind of romantic feeling about her. Because one thing about mixing business with pleasure is that it puts you in a position where you're not able to tell the person what is wrong or what is right. You feel that your girl, you don't want to be her feedback or whatever. So I try as much as possible to keep it professional.
I agree with you, Celebrity Corner. This is real story, real impact. It was good I asked that question because it has been circulating for some time now in the entertainment space. But you heard from Barry himself. I'm not his mouthpiece, so that's why it was important that I asked Barry. But Barry, have you ever promoted something you didn't believe in, but you did it just because of the catch? And what was that, if you ever did? Have you ever promoted something that you didn't believe in, but just because? What was that?
Yeah, you know, let me tell you.
Why are you laughing?
They get no artist. They get no artist there, bro. They get no artist there. Let me tell you something, right, bro. If music, me, I'm not a musician, but I got a lot of music out here.
Right.
Right.
I listened to this song with Gary.
You don't listen to my nene. Yeah.
Why did he diss your boy in the first place?
No, that we get to that part. That diss came from a whole lot of misunderstanding and disrespect.
Okay.
From his angle.
Okay.
Because that was something I personally decided to handle beyond. Till now, you know that when Gary had a recent situation with Tango. I personally, aside from our low issue we have on the internet, I personally reached out to him now.
Okay.
Bro, this is not how it's supposed to go, we're doing this stuff for just fun. At the end of the day, it shouldn't be that personal or deep. Reach out to your boss, see how best to handle it amicably. Right. So, what I'm saying is that some of these artists, they feel that...
You're coming back to my question now. Something that you promoted that you didn't actually believe in.
Right.
Good.
Some of these artists, I feel that music should be communicated. Music should be shared. Music should be discussed. Music should be accepted.
Right.
I just gotta do a song. When I didn't reach it to you.
Right.
Before I release it, I personally reach it to you. I said, I'm ready for your shop.
Right.
I play it, I say, brother, my new level here, listen to it.
Right.
Right? And then you give your 1 or 2 views. Since you're a comedian, I think it's good for you to learn and not bad.
Right.
So I feel that if an artist do a song, they should, aside from just listening to the song and feeling that this is what I sound and it's good for me, they should at least reach out to 1 or 2 persons or people. Oh, this is what I'm about to release, or this is what I'm about to drop. What's your view? How you feel it, and how you really hearing it. What do you say? Because on song you can even hear from the studio, but outside it flops.
Right.
So if you get in the studio reaction, you get in the studio motivation, bring it outside to the people too. Because these are the people that will push the song.
Right.
The people outside is not about the people inside.
So are you making a point about promoting an artist that you didn't believe in?
I'm saying that the reason why I promoted that song is because that artist didn't really do these things that I'm talking. They didn't reach out to
So
people.
the song was not just up to standard. The song was whack. Let's put it that way. It was whack. It was not up to standard. But you
I'm
have
not
to.
being disrespectful.
But you have to promote it.
I'm not being disrespectful to their effort.
Okay.
Or the energy they put in, but according to spade, the song was whack.
It was way below the belt. But what did you promote it?
Man was over. No, but no, you know what?
You care to call the artist name?
No, I don't think it's necessary.
I know Barry to be a courageous young man, very brave.
Yeah, I know that.
I know Barry to not fear anything when it comes to entertainment.
Exactly.
But are you afraid now?
Exactly why I would not call it name, because being courageous doesn't mean that you gotta be calling names all the time.
So
it means that you gotta address the issue.
Okay.
That aside from that, individual, other people will benefit from what you're saying as well. So I'm basically telling Liberian artists that they need to do better. They need to do better. They need to do better. They need to work on their creativity. They need to work on their work personally with their producers.
But most often, the audience normally see the live, but not the pressure behind closed door. Have you been burned down by your work, by your career? Have you been burned down behind closed door, but were forced to come on stage with that smile on your face just to make people laugh?
Bro, for that part, I see what question you asked there. I see what question you asked there.
So what can you tell me? Have you been burned down behind closed door?
You know, for me, you know me now. There are certain things that I can't really post on the internet like that. If I start posting things that I not go through on the internet, people that know me know. If I start posting things on the internet, some people will be embarrassed to post their own story. I've reached a point where, you know, that I've even reached to a point before in my life that I felt that God can do big and true.
Oh wow.
Honestly.
You reached a point of giving up.
I feel like God can do pick and choose. Like he rather see certain people going through certain situations, and that kind of ain't no way for God's time. And I see.
And what kept you going with that mindset at that moment? What kept you going?
I feel like giving up is not an option.
Okay.
Yeah, giving up is not that the power on themselves, because the same thing I further if I give up that tomorrow. I don't want people to know that. Okay, let me say, I don't want people to know that. Let me break it in a very simple term, right? I don't want people to know say I'm here, right? Then tomorrow I die from hunger. The same people where I want to say I'm here, they will not stay know say that hunger kill me.
Right.
They will still know that I left because of hunger.
Barry, let's come to this issue, man. What was one of the most embarrassing moment for you can point to? Why on stage the audience are there, people are sitting there, people are standing, and that moment was an embarrassing moment for you already on stage. What was that?
That was around 2017. That was my worst.
What went wrong? What happened?
So what do you do? That was my worst performance. You know, at the time, though people used to tell me that you're funny, I was doing movie. I started as an actor doing stand-up film.
And you started dancing too?
Right. I started dancing. I was producing all, you know, they used to call me D-Flash on the beat. You know how you my song, you don't need, you know that tunes that we all have. You don't need to go upload on tunes that we all, you hear tunes that we all on your song. Then that song, you eat my friend with your whole heart.
Yeah.
They picking at tunes that we all that come way at the end of the song.
Right.
No beat, just the picking at tunes that we all that come.
Yeah.
So what I did, I crop that part.
You just crop that part.
I save it for maintenance insurance. You can't recall, I get my headphone. That time I was working to Dura Plus. So my first salary I got from Dura Plus. Or that, I think it was 10,000
LD.
Yeah. That my first salary I got from Dura Plus. The thing I told me was Dura Plus said that they let me and say the school why I not show my hand to the player, the player can call the Z to take school job.
Are you for real?
To take spanner. That means a plier.
Yeah.
they play his order, they play like a chord, they sing.
Yeah, you want boy.
That thing where can just kind of, they can, call hosing.
Yeah.
Now, hey, the man say, why I didn't take the play from there? I say, brother, I'm going home. I say, brother, I'm going home. I said, when I day I left, when I go there again, I said, they cannot get good intention for me, the father. Even getting angry with the I didn't put my head on that. Now I left to rap. So my first salary I got over there, one Jalo, they call him Mommy on the Jamaica Road because of my area there. That go from Logita to Battery Father to Jamaica Road, you go anywhere around they ask about me, you get me. So I bought my computer from Mohammed at CPU, the system unit.
Yeah.
I bought one to test of everything. Ganaga? No. I thought Ganaga.
You're talking about a big computer you can just sell with the system unit.
That ain't there. That mean Ganaga want to say Ganaga to play fear.
So that means at that time you had a kind of TV, like we normally say TV with too much, you had TV with too much.
I had TV with too much. I had big boy TV. I had a big boy TV in my late and tiny room. So what I used to do, and we were all community curry, right? So the people can bring a curry 6 in the evening, they carry 6 in the morning. So the flash on the beat here now, bro. I only did my late recording is the flash on the beat. I put my late effect on it. In the evening. You're
picking that tune like brother.
In the evening, when I'm picking that tune like brother, I can already resell. In the evening, my room can get full my community body. You know I can tell you, I say just freestyle this song. If you freestyle this song, I tell you, I say go to Maria B will be here. Because I can embarrass myself to say I'm knocking beat for you. I know how to that beat. Just you go home and go and download enough beat. I download enough beat to match that your sound. You can't the next day you only hear and copy this track from that downloaded beat there.
Yeah.
And then you record your song and when you every time you record in that studio I will only.
So folks, man, it's a Celebrity Corner. We've been doing Weezy. Kortor Barry is my guest. We're going for this short break and we'll be just right back.
I guess so. Yeah.
You never talk about the embarrassing moment.
Yeah, that embarrassing moment I brought my whole career been here.
But
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I've got a few more questions.
Yeah.
Action.
Cool.
Yeah.
So welcome back to Celebrity Corner on the Liberia National Television. We're also live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We've been done Weezy. Kortor Barry is here. Barry, I was asking you about the most embarrassing moment on stage.
So that was when there's this club in Lugington, right? They call Seabo. Yeah, Seabo. At the time I felt like comedy performance, live performances, stand-up comedy. I feel like it's just about going on the stage and just cracking jokes. I didn't know that it's something, engaging, that it's a communication. So I'm like, Jojo. I go with the people, I go.
Yeah, Jojo.
I was going. Weezy, bro. I didn't even go far. The first thing they kind of thought I hear from me about what I other guy doing. My man making you pull out my microphone and move on and
wow.
My whole spirit, I felt empty.
Wow.
I felt really empty.
How did you leave the stage in the first place?
The disappointment was loud. The disappointment was clear. Anybody that saw me knew that I was disappointed. Anybody that saw me, they knew that I was embarrassed.
Wow.
I was really embarrassed. That was one of my most that has been my most embarrassing moment.
Wow.
In my entire life.
Some say most often you cross the line when you are joking. In other words, at times your jokes are very rude towards people. You care to respond.
It's not rude, it's just personal. Yeah.
So why go personal at times?
Yeah, I feel that if you want to be private, try as much to be private.
Okay.
You don't attend a comedy event and don't expect to be trolled or bullied.
Okay.
Because like I initially said, or like I've previously said, stand-up is a direct engagement. You are talking to you, I'm telling you what I know about you.
Even if you don't know it, something
For
about me,
people to
you
laugh.
make us something.
Yes. Comedy is not just about dressing funny, going, standing behind video. It's about at times serious situations to bring humor to people.
So it brings me to this question. How do you respond to people who feel offended by a joke? How do you respond to this?
I can tell them to go read what comedy is about. I can tell them go on the internet, Google is here, AI here, they got ChatGPT, they got Gemini, they got Google, just go search what is comedy.
You guys doing comedy in Liberia, you guys really value by your own people.
I think
what do you think?
I think that's something that really needs to be looked at. Because, like I've said, it brings me back to the expectations of people, right? The expectation of people, once you're in the spotlight, Liberia, let me tell you something, Liberians need Liberians needs a platform that will educate them day to day on entertainment activities, on how entertainment really works. Because I feel that they don't really know.
Barry, I got these last two questions. I want to know, I want you to be honest with me 100%. Have you been blocked from opportunities because of favoritism or politics? Have you been blocked? There is this big opportunity for you and you were blocked because of favoritism or because you are not part of certain political party or you are not part of politics? Have you been blocked?
I can't tell me as being blocked. I feel like the people that were invited or included are the ones that are supposed to be there. People got their own luck, people got their own, some places I don't go to, bro, some people they don't go there. So I feel that your time is your time.
Okay.
Once I'm not called and John Brown is called, it means that I'm not supposed to be called at that area.
Right.
At the moment.
Right.
That John Brown is supposed to be called. So
right.
I feel the best thing I can do is to just look at John Brown and say keep going.
So who now is Kortor Barry when the camera is off? Off the camera, who is Kortor Barry?
Kortor Barry, that Patriot Nangwe. Kortor Barry is a certified C certificate holder from the Kakata Rural Teachers Training Institute Cohort 9.
So why are you not teaching? Why are you not in the classroom teaching?
Yeah, because after my graduation, right, from the Teachers College, the minimum at the time 2017, 2018, I don't know whether there has been a change. Under the Ministry of Education, payroll, the minimum salary for C certificate holders was 18,000 Liberian dollars. The minimum for B certificate holders, 32,000. A holders, I think, is way beyond. So C certificate holders, as far as I'm concerned, I started making 18,000. But after graduation, I applied to different schools. The one that accepted me, how much I was making? I was making 3,000 a month. How many classes I was teaching? I was teaching from second to ninth grade. I even exceeded the level for the certificate because the people felt I had the intellect to communicate with the students. So I went for a certain event. Now the first event I met in Jamaica, they had this premiere to St. Peter's Lutheran. I think 11th Street, right? Or 13th Street, St. Peter's Lutheran.
Yeah, right opposite, I think Royal.
Right.
I think Royal
Grand.
Yeah.
Right. So, how much I was booked for? I was booked for, I think, $15 or $20 at the time. That exceeded my salary in the school I was teaching. I think by 1,000 or 500. So, I'm like, well, but I can teach here for a whole month and only make 3,000. And I only go here for 2 or 3 hours and making this my whole month salary. Let me divert my time, my energy to this side. I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. And I've already had a passion before because I was literally on the radio in Kakata. I had a show on Classic FM every Saturday from 10 to 12. I had a show on
Jago Otri.
Yeah, I had a show on Radio Magibi every Friday from 9 to 11. And I had jingles on Radio Joy and whatever.
Okay.
So I was basically on the radio at the time.
And so what one truth about yourself before we wrap up? What one truth about yourself that your fans watching will be shocked upon hearing this. What can you tell them? One truth about you said that will shock your fan.
One truth about me.
Like you think your friend haven't heard before.
I don't know how to keep grudge, but I don't know how to keep enemies. I don't have permanent friends, I don't have permanent enemies. If I feel that you trying to go off on me, I can cut you off. Okay. What up friend, if I feel that you're trying to disrespect me in any way, I can pull aside. As far as I'm concerned, I wasn't born before
the camera. You can
post
celebrity being
yeah, I was not born before the camera.
And take up muscle, you want
I struggle to get where I am. So at a certain point, I can pull aside that whole Kortor Barry.
And take out your control blow.
I can feel when you engage me on the internet, I feel that the same internet you engage me on, I feel that if I respond to you, I got something to lose. I can respond to you to tell you, say, if I respond to you to yourself, you get something to lose. As an individual, everybody got something to lose on the internet. Okay. As an individual. The same way you feel that if you cause me here, my family people will see it and laugh at me. The same way if I cause you to your family people will see it and laugh at you. Say you go sit down, you go sit down, you go and laugh at you, cause you.
So you can cause anything on the internet?
Anybody waste it to me, I can waste it to them, I can both at you too. You both at me, I both at you.
Barry, finally, man, my last question before we wrap up. It has been a wonderful time with you on the Celebrity Corner. What happens tomorrow if everything you have worked for disappears? What will become Kortor Barry? Everything you have ever worked for disappear. You just wake up, you have gone to square zero, lost all your Facebook account, lost all your social media handle, lost all your support, lost your management team, lost everything. You're not even able to pay your rent. You get notice to your door. What will become a Kortor Barry?
First of all, based on my impact, that's something that I would never have been. Because you know one of the reasons why I try as much to support people, because I feel that if I support you today, I'm not in a position tomorrow.
You will be there for me.
You will be there for me.
I agree.
So I feel that with the impact I'm making, the support I'm offering to people, my involvement with activities, my studies outside the moment. Because let me tell you, bro, if you check in my phone here, if you go search or Google, you search my dictionaries, you search my everything, you will see histories of things for the next 4 to 5 years. I don't really be looking at this year or next year. My focus is how can I keep going up to the next 5 to 10 to 15 years. This has been my studies.
Right.
This has been my mindset. This is my mindset. What can I achieve? Where will I be? How can I get there? Who should I support? How can I support them? Where should I put people? What position should I be in? These are the questions I ask myself from Monday to Monday. So I feel that, you know, at the end of the day, by doing all the things, I feel that if I even sit down for comedy today, I've got artists too now.
Flossy.
Except from Flossy, I got different artists where you don't even know where you're from. I guess some artists that were in the spotlight, that can reach out to me from day to day. Bro, how we gonna do it? Bro, let you whatever. Why we gonna do it? I got artists there, and I wear some for people there, and I give whole song to artists there in the country that play. I'm joking you.
You care to call the artist?
No.
Folks, let's call it a day. The tough talking Kortor Barry is here. He's been my guest on today's edition of Celebrity Corner on LNTV, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It has actually been a wonderful, wonderful experience. Join me next time for another interesting edition of the show. My name is Weezy, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Where influence meets inspiration, where talent tells a story. Welcome to Celebrity Corner, the shows that brings you face to face with entertainers, fashion designers, and business executives shaping the culture.
Celebrity Corner. Celebrity Corner.
Celebrity Corner.
Celebrity Corner.
Celebrity Corner is on.
Yeah, boy, this name is Kortor. Celebrity Corner.
Real stories, real success, real impact. Join us every Friday, 7:30 p.m. only on LMTV with your host, DJ Weezy the Boss. See you.